The word prayer is thrown around all the time. We've heard it through our whole life, and we hear it all through religions. That you can supposedly pray for what you want and get it. I know if you're anything like me, you've had an experience before where you've greatly doubted that statement. Pray for what you want and get it. Well, in this video, I'm going to share with you a hidden Bible prayer technique to manifest whatever you want. See, this was kept secret. It's overlooked. And when you utilize this new way to pray, you can manifest whatever you want. So in this video, hidden Bible prayer technique to manifest whatever you want. My name is Jake Ducey with JakeDucey.com, and let's dive right into this video. Step number one is that there are two prayers, the prayer of realization and the prayer of desperation. You tell me which one you think is more powerful. Here's the prayer of desperation. God, are you out there? Please, please, please give me the money. I really want Susie to date me. Please, God. Please. Hello? Please. Please help me. Help me. That's the prayer of desperation. Here's the prayer of realization. Dear God, thank you for all of the beautiful, beautiful blessings in my life. I am so happy and grateful that you are blessing my life in avalanches of abundance. Every single day, I feel like my finances are uplifted, my spirit is uplifted, my relationships are uplifted. I feel a renewed optimism and a renewed sense of peace and calm in my nervous system. I feel so grateful that I have so many things to be happy for. I got my dream home. I'm now making $10,000 a month, $100,000 a month. I'm now driving, right? So that's an example. When you're in the prayer of realization, you're expressing gratitude not just through your words, it's through your emotion to God that you are thankful that this has already come into being. And that's when the actual magic of prayer starts to unfold in your life, because you go from desperation to realization. In the Bible, it says, to those that have, more will be given. To those that do not, even that which they have is taken away. When you're praying for desperation, you're in the consciousness of not having what you want. A prayer of desperation is the latter half of that statement. To those that do not have, even that which they have will be taken away. Please, God, help me with the money. Please, God, give me a soulmate. I just want to find love. Please, if you're out there. To those that do not have, even that which they have will be taken away. They're coming into their communion with God in bringing their old consciousness, their mind has not been renewed because it's been conformed to the world, because they're reacting to their present life over and over, because their senses are telling them, I don't have the money, I haven't attracted my soulmate. And then they go into communion with God and they bring that same consciousness, the same thought pattern that's been conformed by the senses, by the physical world, and they go into communion with God and then they say, please. That's a prayer of desperation. To those that do not have, even that which they have is taken away. To those that have, more is given. A prayer of realization means that you feel, even regardless of what's going on in your life, you feel the spirit of abundance flowing through you. You feel the spirit of life, the miracle of life that's here in this moment. And you feel so thankful that the money has already come, the soulmate has already come, that God's wealth blesses you in avalanches of abundance. All your needs are met instantaneously by infinite intelligence, because there's so much love in every single cell of your body. You're now radiating back amazing relationships. That's a prayer of realization. Number two, how do you talk to God? So in the Bible, it says to call the things that are not as though they were. They are not, according to the physical senses, as though they were. as if they existed on another dimension, on a more heavenly plane, in another world, and that you are calling them into being. You're calling them into life, the things that are not as though they were. It says in the Bible also that you're in this world but not of it. So what is this all saying? You're not of this world, call the things that aren't in this world as though they were. What is it saying? That there's a universal energy here. There is a power here that holds all possibilities. And all of these amazing things that you're wishing for and praying for, they already exist in the spirit realm. They already exist in the spirit realm, and when you call them as if they existed in the physical plane, then they materialize. That's how they start to materialize. It's going from reactionary consciousness to creation consciousness. Reactionary consciousness is when you see there's not very many zeros or commas in your bank account, and then you go into your prayer and then you tell God that there's not very many commas or zeros in your bank account, and then you beg God to give you more commas or zeros in your bank account. Reaction, meaning that your consciousness, your mind, is controlled by the physical world. Creation consciousness is you use your God-given mental faculties of imagination and image making to form your own images. By the way, you're made in the image of God. So the most powerful God-like thing you can do is to start to form your own images, your own heavenly images. And when you start to form your own heavenly images, you're actually mimicking the power of God, the command of God. In God's image, you are made. In the perfection of the universe, in this love, in this power, you are made. And by the way, you've been given a brain and mental faculties so that you can form your own thoughts, imagine your own beautiful realities of whatever it is that you want out of life. And when you're doing that and thanking the universe for giving you this power of your marvelous, magnificent, amazing mind, and thanking as if these images that you're seeing, these realities, as if they exist, then God goes, oh, they got it. They understand it now. They're understanding it. They're calling the things that don't exist as though they were. They get it now. They get what they're saying in the Bible. To those that have, more will be given. Oh, they understand it now. They have it now in consciousness. Now they will have it in physical. When you have it in spirit, you will then have it in form. When you have it in spirit, you will then have it in form. Comment that down below. When you have it in spirit, you will then have it in form. So take a deep breath. Relax. Take another deep breath. Smile. Like this. Relax. Remember, the kingdom of heaven is within. That the salvation of the human spirit, the emancipation of the human soul, actually comes in the form of imagination. Imagination is how you can actually act out the will of God, the power of the universe, by taking images in your mind, imagining, tapping into the kingdom of heaven within yourself, and bring the things that you currently don't see in your physical world, but you see them in your imagination, and then bring them into your life in physical form, in flesh. But what you got to remember is that you live in a friendly universe. That you're totally forgiven. That you're beautiful. That you're strong enough. That you're smart enough. That you'll figure it all out. Or better yet, that life will figure it out for you. That God will open a door where it seems like, I have no idea where to go. Oh, all of a sudden out of nowhere there's a door. Open that up. Oh man, and just move me into a whole new world. And that all of those miracles are possible. In fact, it's almost as if the universe is beckoning you to really discover how powerful your mind is. And it begins by changing how you pray, moving from desperation to realization. Can I go into my prayer thanking God for the realization of my dreams as if they already existed? So my name is Jake Ducey with JakeDucey.com. Comment down below, my prayers have been answered. Comment down below, my prayers have been answered. And if you haven't yet, make sure that you hit the subscribe button and the bell notification right over there. I think it's on that side. And then like this video right over there. And right there down below is jakeshypnosis.com. I created a success hypnosis to start reprogramming those old negative thought patterns, because the mind's always praying. Most of the time it's just praying for what we don't want. And I realized if I could start to change my belief systems, like in the Bible it says to renew your mind, be renewed by the transformation of your mind, to not conform to the world. And I realized all my belief systems had been conformed to the world. I'd built all these belief systems based off of my perceived limitations that I thought that I had. And then I realized I could change all those. So right there down below, it's jakeshypnosis.com. It's right there down below. And it's a success hypnosis to reprogram your subconscious. It's totally free. And I'm wishing you an absolutely fantastic day. Remember, praying for what you do want and don't want are two sides of the same coin. When you pray in realization, you soon see it in materialization.